Hello, elementary school students across America and on United States military bases around the world. Michael T. Mondak is back with you on a Monday. Hope everyone out there had an amazing Valentine's Day weekend. And as you know, I've been coming to you virtually every day for the last almost 2-3 months, reading one picture book to you, your teachers, and your parents. I always like to start with a teaser as to what I'll be reading. Here's that teaser for this Monday. Have you ever gotten into a predicament and needed someone to save the day for you? It happened to me many times, and I needed some of my girlfriends to save the day with balloons. Tawny Scrawny Lion's rabbit friends found themselves in a predicament and needed Tawny to save the day. What? Tawny Scrawny Lion Saves the Day? That's the title of this book, with a storyline by Michael Teitelbaum and illustrations by Art and Kim Ellis. If you're ready, we're going to a magical place called Little Golden Bookland, filled with wonderful things to see and do, and where every day is a special day just waiting to be discovered. Here we go. One afternoon in Little Golden Bookland, Tawny Scrawny Lion was visiting with some of his rabbit friends. "I'm hungry," roared Tawny Scrawny Lion. "Let's make a big hot pot full of carrot stew." The rabbits agreed. "We'll go collect the berries and vegetables we need to make the stew," one fat little rabbit said. "Tawny, you can stay here and set the table. We'll be back in no time at all." The rabbits wandered through the woods collecting berries and vegetables. "I found a beautiful bunch of carrots," said the fat little rabbit. Soon they came to a powerful rushing river. At the end of the fallen tree that stuck out into the river was a bunch of stewberries, the very best kind of berries for making carrot stew. "Oh, we must get those stewberries," exclaimed the biggest rabbit. "They are so hard to find." With that, the rabbits walked out to the end of the fallen tree. There, then, just as the last of the rabbits reached the berries, they heard a terrible cracking sound. The tree broke loose from the shore and was swept off by the rushing river, carrying the rabbits with it. "Help!" they cried, but there was no one to hear their shouts. Meanwhile, back at the rabbit's house, Tawny Scrawny Lion was getting very worried. The rabbits had been gone for a very long time. "I hope nothing has happened," he thought. "I'd better go and find them." He called on his friend Pokey Little Puppy to help him track the rabbits through the woods. Pokey Little Puppy had a great sense of smell, and they were soon following the path the rabbits had taken. "Look, there they are!" shouted Tawny Scrawny Lion as he spotted the rabbits. "They're stuck on that tree in the middle of the river," cried Pokey Little Puppy, "and the tree is stuck on some rocks." "Help! Help!" shouted the frightened rabbits. "Tawny, will you be able to swim out there to rescue them?" asked Pokey Little Puppy. "No," he replied. "The current from here is much too strong even for me." Tawny Scrawny Lion was very upset. Suddenly he had an idea. "You wait here," he said to Pokey Little Puppy. "I'm going to get help." Tawny Scrawny Lion raced through the jolly jungle until he found his friend Saggy Baggy Elephant. He explained what had happened and his plan for rescuing the rabbits. When they returned to the river, Saggy Baggy Elephant sprang into action. "This is the biggest tree I could find," he said as he lifted it with his trunk. "I only hope it's long enough to reach the rabbits. They could climb over it to shore." Saggy Baggy Elephant carried the tree to the shore and placed it in the river. Although it was the longest tree around, it was still too short to reach the rabbits. "Oh no," cried Tawny Scrawny Lion. "I was sure that would work. Now what are we going to do?" Just then Baby Brown Bear showed up. He had heard shouting and he came to see what it was all about. "I'm a pretty good climber," he said. Maybe I can climb out to the end of the tree and try to reach the rabbits. Baby Brown Bear climbed out to the end of the tree. He moved very carefully because he did not want to fall into the river himself. When he got to the end, he reached out his paw, stretching his arm as far as he could, but his arm was just not long enough. It's no use, he said. They're too far away. Tawny Scrawny Lion's face grew serious. You're going to be all right, he called to the rabbits. I have another plan. Just stay calm. I'll be back as soon as I can. Then he turned and raced off at top speed. Tawny Scrawny Lion ran to the nearest train station. He looked down the track and spotted Tootle and Katie Caboose chugging along. Tootle, he shouted, I need your help. Stop. Please, stop. Tootle slammed on his brakes and came to a screeching halt. He was always glad to help his friend Tawny Scrawny Lion. After Tawny Scrawny Lion explained the situation, Tootle said, What are we waiting for? Hop on. The powerful engine was soon speeding along the tracks as fast as he could. He flew all the way into town and headed straight for the harbor. There, Tawny Scrawny Lion followed Stuffy the tugboat. I need your help, he said as he brought an extra cargo car to the water and began to fill it. I'll explain on the way. He pulled Stuffy into the cargo car, and they were off, racing back to the jolly jungle. Back at the river, things had gone from bad to worse. The rabbits were now soaked to the bone, and a strong wind was blowing. They were hanging onto the tree for their lives. Do you think you can do it? Tawny Scrawny Lion asked Stuffy as he placed him in the water. I think so, replied Stuffy. Using all of his power, Stuffy fought the current and made his way to the rabbits. Then, one at a time, they climbed aboard Stuffy. Battling the current again, he brought each rabbit safely to shore. Hooray! All the friends cheered when the last rabbit was back on land. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't come looking for us, Tawny, said the fat little rabbit. You really saved the day. Everybody helps, said Tawny Scrawny Lion modestly. And the important thing is that my rabbit friends are safe. Look, said the biggest rabbit. I got the stew berries. Everyone smiled. Then Tootle took them all back home to the rabbit's house for a warm dinner of carrot stew. And that, boys and girls, is the story of Tawny Scrawny Lion saving the day. Join me again tomorrow at the same time on the same channel.